Real quick special announcement before I start the video. This game is on Andrew's birthday, so happy birthday, Andrew! And guys, prepare your ears because I'm going to start the battle report right now. Oh, what's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Report. I got another battle report for you today. It is Hogfest 2019 round number 1. What is going on, guys? It's your boy James here, and I'm giving you another battle report. This time, guys, it is against Andrew Hetz again. It's the last battle report I played Andrew Hetz. This battle report, I'm playing Andrew Hetz. What the fuck is the world coming to? The old world is coming back to GW, apparently. It's like hell has frozen over. Not really, it's just me playing Andrew Hetz. Anyways, guys. So, since my last game, my last battle report, I really haven't played. I haven't practiced. I kept the same list around, and this happens sometimes. I kind of just go to the same tournament, the next tournament with the same list, because it's just laziness. I didn't have really time. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's not my season. I've come up to this every year. Every year around this time, around Hogfest, I just fizzle. And then I come back at Corner Hammer. So, if you guys see a lack of battle reports, that is why. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to a tournament in San Francisco next month. And I'll probably be going to Masters in January. So that's 2 more tournaments you'll get before Corner Hammer. So don't worry about me fizzling. I'm actually I'm making a new list anyways. But coming into this game at Hogfest in Milwaukee, it's not far from my parents' house. We actually, my brother, Jesse, Phil, Carl, and I all stayed at my parents' house. And then we just drove up to Milwaukee each day for the tournament. It was a decent drive, but at the same time, it was just kind of cool. We got free room and board, free food, and let's go to the fucking tournament. Anyways, so, yeah, let's go over what I have. Let's go over what Andrew has brought. He has changed his list since the last time I fought him. It is still a Primer Elf army. But he swore to me in my last battle report in the comment section that he will bring more than 2 painted bolt throwers. And he did. He did. I even commented back that maybe he would bring 3 painted bolt throwers. But the answer is he brought some monsters. Alright, so let's go over what I have here. Let's start off with the big, bad, mean King Koopa, the tournament LVP last tournament, because he didn't do shit last tournament. Let's see if he can turn it around this tournament. But that's basically what we're going to start off with. King Koopa. Guys, if you want to really know what I have, you could put it in the comment section. I'll probably type it out to you, or you can just watch my other battle reports. But basically, this King Koopa is Dragon Staff and Shield Breaker. Got over here, I got my 20 Forest Goblins. They're the BGKs. And on the right, you can see that is Baxter the Pyromaniac, and then on the right next to him, that is Bazooka the Longshot. Bazooka and Baxter is basically, Baxter's a Pyromaniac, Pyromancer, Master, 4 spells. Got the Binding Scroll. BSB has Banner of Discipline, and got the Mazazappa. 20 Goblins have throwing weapons, bows, and Relentless Banner. People get so fucking confused. I think this is hilarious. I'm going to stop right here before I keep going with the battle report. People get so confused on why I take the Relentless Banner on Goblins. Alright? And they're like, this unit's not scoring. I go, no, it doesn't have to be scoring. Why do you have the Relentless Banner on a non-scoring unit? They're so confused. They don't understand that it has utility. It has the ability to grab these 20 goblins and run them out of danger or into danger on purpose. That is why. Anyways, over here I got my 7 cave trolls, and these bastards would not fit on the damn tray because they're all odd shaped, so that's basically how I had to do it. So my 7 cave trolls, I got my 23 Iron Orcs with Mykonox Totem, and my General Warboss Dread Iron Tooth, which is not in this picture. I got my 26 Feral Orc Edbashers with Banner of the Green Tide. I got my K-Pack Kaiser Koenig, and basically I forgot my Spider Riders. I'm supposed to have 5 Spider Riders, and I didn't even check the box, but I basically got 5 Wolf Riders as proxies for Spider Riders. But every round I play them as Spider Riders, obviously. I never move them to the max of a Wolf Rider. I move them the max distance of a Spider Rider. I also scout them as well. Over here, we're going to start off with his first painted monster. This is his Fire Phoenix. Yes, you're thinking this, but you got this. Anyways, he is coming back from the dead because he's a fire phoenix. Behind him is a unit of 20 primer black lions, I'll call them black lions. His general is in that unit. It's a pretty fighty general. He has a spear of whatever, Blazing Dawn, I think it's called. I'm gonna try to pull up the thing for you here. Yeah, he has a. I'm looking for him. High Prince. General, Master Canyon Tower, Spear, Special Equipment, Destiny's Call, and Silver of the Blazing Dawn. Alright. Over here, he has... That's his Black Lions. Over here, this is his army. He has an eagle. He has 2 eagles. The guys that are kind of like teal color there, that's his Sea Guard unit. Let's see what they have. He has 20 Sea Guard, Champion Muso, that's it. Behind him he has a unit of archers. Oh, he had archers painted too. So he had looks like 19 archers, banner of Relentless, and he has a Frost Phoenix, which is actually painted as a Frost Phoenix. Then he has a unit of 20 spears behind this Frost Phoenix. He has 2 bolt throwers, and then that's how it looks. Now, first off, this is after we deployed. We actually played a blind deployment. For those of you who've never been to Buckeye battles or never watched any of my battle reports with a blind deployment, basically there's a big piece of cloth or cardboard, or it doesn't matter what it is, but basically I can't see him deploying on his side and he can't see me deploying on my side. So we both deploy assuming where each other are. Now I should have known, for the record, I should have known that Andrew would have cornered on the right corner, because that's exactly the play he made last game I played him, which he's the last person I have played before this game is the same guy I'm playing today. So I should have just recalled. I made the battle report. I should have known, hey, he's going to be on the right corner. Now my thought process is I didn't know the house was there, so I was assuming that he's going to use the bigger space of the board, which is on the left side. So when we remove the little cloth that was in the way to see each side, he cornered on the right side. God damn it. Not only did he corner on the right side, my biggest tool against him is probably my pyromancy, which I've solved in the last game, right? So my pyromancy would destroy all his little elf, archers and spears and all that shit, but all that's on the far right side, and my pyromancy's on the far left side with Koopa. So basically I'm on the wrong flank. Now the stuff he does have on the left flank, like the Fire Phoenix, doesn't give a rat's ass about pyromancy. The Black Lions, they don't give a fuck about pyromancy because they have a good armor save, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. So that actually put me in a bad spot to begin with. My Spider Riders do scout up behind the hill, and I think I just Vanguard out of the way, basically so he can't charge me, and basically I'll have my first turn, do whatever the hell I want. So anyways, I win the roll off. I want to say I take first turn. Let's go over magic really quick. I took Fireball, Pyroflow, Enveloping Embers, and Bring the Pain. And he has all these goddamn spells. Now he does have the Master of the Canyon Tower, which gives him a Raven's Wing. I know from that guy, I think his name was Ryan, that I fought in, I want to say it was Ryan Dorsey, that I fought in Denver, that he's going to Raven's Wing his Phoenixes. I've already learned my lesson that way, the hard way. So I do know, that was the first thing I look for, is does he have Raven's Wing? He does also have a Pyro Wizard in his Sea Guard unit, or his Archer unit, which has 2 spells of Pyromancy, and basically that's how it looks. Let's go into turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins, turn 1, number 1. I'm going to go ahead, I win the roll-off, like I said, and I'm just going to move up my Spider Riders up to the left flank just to deal with that Bolt Thrower on the Vanguard. Let's go to turn 1. As you can see, it's this wave of moving left. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't really do so hot in this game. I'm just going to be up front. But I'm going to give you my thought process. So first off, my K-Pack, I didn't want to peek them behind that hill. If I pop up to the right side or on top of the hill or on the left side, I'm going to get shot by 20 archers, 2 bolt throwers, and a BSB who has a magical bow. So that's basically why. My savages are also in a very vulnerable spot to get shot to shit if he really wants to. We're playing Breakthrough, okay? And so the one thing is I accidentally deployed my trolls in the water, so his Fire Phoenix basically was like, he's like, there's no fucking point to bring a Phoenix when you deploy the only thing that I want to burn in the water. I wasn't even thinking that. I honestly wasn't even thinking that. I was just like, oh, I'm going to put them in the water so I can march with them so they don't take DTs. Anyways, black orcs were fine. I didn't think that... I put him in the center. I figured he wasn't really going to target them. He does actually do target them. And then I couldn't really move up the forest goblins as fast as I wanted to because that stupid phoenix is in my way. So I really can't give him opportunities to burn me and march out. And I just kind of set him up like so. Magic, go ahead and get a 3 on the flux. Go ahead and I do a Hand of Heaven, which I got on the wizard crown, onto his phoenix. It goes off, does 3 wounds. That's the only spell that I really got off. I tried to do a couple magic missiles onto the bolt thrower. I think he just stopped those. It's gonna start off turn 1. Primer elves, half primer elves. I don't even know what to call them anymore. All right, over here. So first off, he moves up his Frost Phoenix on the right side. He took it off the base, if you're confused on how it looks right now. His Sea Guards start moving up just a little bit. His Archers move up a little bit, but everybody kind of sits back. His Phoenix backs up a bit to protect the Bolt Thrower from those little Spider Riders. I actually contemplated using the Spider Riders just to charge Phoenix and hope I get a couple poisons, but that's not really what happens. Magic got a 6 on the flux. Goes ahead and he does a Flaming Swords onto a bubble. To his Archer, his Bolt Thrower, and his Sea Guard. Now, I contemplated stopping this one, but more or less, I stopped the other spells that he had, his other magic missiles, and you'll see what happens here. Shooting all these fucking shots, Archer, Sea Guard, shooting into my Black Orcs, and they end up killing off. Look at this, 2, 4, 6 Black Orcs here. Then the remaining shots come in and kill off a couple more, 3 more. I think it was actually 10 total. 10 wounds. Now here's the truth, is a lot of it's strength 3 shooting. A lot of it is strength 3 shooting, meaning I have a 3-up armor save to stop it, and I fucking fail 6 of them on 3-ups. 6 of them. These other 3 probably were from the Bolt Throwers, I'm gonna be honest with you, or the character. But the first 6, it's ridiculous. He did probably like 13 wounds or so, but I failed half on a 3-up. Half! It was just like, that was brutal. That actually puts me in a bad spot right off the bat because my strongest unit to fight him is already weakened. Let's start off turn 2, Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. So, since we're playing Breakthrough, I go ahead and I move the K-Pack to the right of the hill to protect the hill for the minute those spearmen walk up. But it's only a little bit peeking out, so it's hard cover. He's going to have to shoot through all that shit, whatever. So I do that on the right. You can't see the K-Pack, they're there. The Savages, I don't want to move up to the point where I'm just getting hit with the Phoenix. But at the same time, I think I was just trying to stay away from the bow shots. I think this was a bit of a mistake on my part. I was a little too non-aggressive with the Savages. Black Orcs are aggressive. They're walking right up to the White Lions. And so are the Trolls. Trolls don't give a fuck. My Goblin Spider Riders actually walked around the Phoenix towards the Bolt Thrower. Just basically, they're in a magical spot right now. I am dead serious. They're in a magical spot. Can't be seen by the Phoenix. Can't be seen by the White Lions, the Black Lions. And my Spider is in line of sight of both, but at the same time, I really don't care. It's a very far charge for the Black Lions to get into Koopa. So Koopa is looking at the Phoenix, but the Phoenix is about dead anyways, and I'm about to shoot it to hell with the BGK. So that's how the table looks on this side, right? Now, I don't think much happened in Magic, so shooting, I'm going to go ahead and shoot him with the BGK. End up doing 1 more wound onto the Phoenix, leaving his Phoenix about dead. Start off turn 2. Turn 2, Highborn Elves. Highborn Elves turn 2. As you can see, this is how the table looks. Now, he doesn't really do much moving. He does measure his Phoenix to see the distance, but basically he's just planning on shooting me magic. He gets a 1 on the flux, and what he did was he moved his Phoenix up here towards my BGKs. He's planning to do a Raven's Wing, so the first thing I do is actually Binding Scroll his Raven's Wing, because I just don't want to deal with it. He can do whatever spell else he wants to do. I could try to stop it with 4 dice, but basically that's it. Now he does do a Pyroclastic Flow with 3 dice. I try to stop it with 4, and I fail. That goes off. Alright, so he's going to go do it onto the Trolls. Out of all things, the Trolls, they have MR3. He gets it off with 3 fucking dice. Alright, now he gets exactly 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 hits, and he does exactly 11 wounds. Not a single fucking dice missed. every single one hit, every single one wound. And I go for armor saves, and I fail fucking 7 of them. 7 of them. 4 up armor. I am not rolling even close to average. And this is something I don't do. I never really bitch about my dice this, his dice that. But, like, he just hit 11 out of 11, and I failed 7 out of 11. That is not even average. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, let's continue on. Alright, he's going to continue shooting me with the Sea Guard and the Archers. He's going to hit the Black Orcs, and he ends up killing off another 3. Now, Black Orcs are in a bad spot because they're just dying in droves, but if I'm just thinking that I could get them past that fucking house just to get them into breakthrough, right? Now, the Eagle's in my way of my Trolls, of course, and then over here, he forgot about the Spider Riders till it was too late, so he's like, let me shoot the Spider Riders with the Bolt Thrower that's looking right at him. He shoots 2 shots, kills 2 of them, or he shoots 5 shots, but he kills 2 of them with the 5 shots. I don't panic. And he's like, son of a bitch! And it's going to start off turn 3. Actually, he shot me a couple more with the other bolt thrower. He killed 2 more, but basically he didn't kill enough. There's 1 left. It's going to start off turn 3. Orcs and Goblins. Orcs and Goblins turn 3. Koopa's fat ass is charging into that bolt thrower, because why the fuck not? Alright? And he was just like, son of a bitch. We called the timeout. We got Jeff because he was arguing that I could not get Koopa past that spider into the bolt thrower, and I'm like, yeah, I can. And then Jeff came by. As you can see, all the markers are there trying to figure out exactly how the fucking Koopa's gonna get in and without losing his spot. And the truth is, I could, because he only killed 4 out of the 5 Spider Riders. That spider is just a sliver out of the way, but it's still a clear charge. First off, this timeout right here did waste a lot of time. It did. And the reason I bring that up is because you'll see towards the end of the game, the whole game changes based on how many turns we have left. And this is turn 3, yeah. So we go ahead and charge in there. Now the Trolls are going to charge into the Eagle. That's not a problem. And then my Forest Goblins move out of range of his Phoenix. I'm just going to shoot the Phoenix. I move the Spider Rider in front of the Lion Guard. Because I just don't want to fight them yet. I'm not ready for them. Especially since how beat up my Black Orcs are. I wanted the Trolls to go into them full force, but since the Trolls got beaten up so much by that stupid Pyro Flow, it's getting to a point where I'm like, I don't really want to fight them. I really just want to hit them with magic. So magic! I got a 5 on the Flux, and I'm like... now, first off, I gotta thank Andrew. I know Andrew's watching this. I got to thank Andrew. I did not know this, but a Lion Guard, Lion Cloak, couple editions ago was a 3-up armor for all ranged. Somewhere in between it changed to a 4-up armor against magic missiles. And when I heard that, I was like, ah, like the freaking heavens opened up and there's this, like, I could actually start killing some Lion Guard with freaking magic. So I'm going to go ahead and try it. I'm going to go ahead and do a Pyro Flow into the fucking Lion Guard. I kill 1 guy. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and do a Hand to Heaven with my General into the Frost Phoenix. I end up doing 3 wounds. Over here, my BGKs are going to shoot the shit out of this Phoenix, and I go ahead and I get the first one with the BSB, just pok, pok, poison, kill the son of a bitch. Alright, over here, the Eagle just dies, the Hawk just dies to the Trolls, and it's going to start off turn 3, Highborn Elves, and right here, I am not shitting you, right here, we got a 15-minute warning. A 15-minute warning! I'm like, what the fuck? We only got 15 minutes left to play the game. I am not shitting you. My brother walked by, Nick Creep walked by, and they were like, how are you guys only on turn 3? And I'm like, dude, this game's taking forever, and I don't even fucking understand where. I don't see where. Like, let's go back to his movement really quick. He didn't move! Like, how did this take so long if he didn't move? Now, I understand we did take a break to figure out if the spider could charge in or not, but, like, that shouldn't have took that long. That was yeah, he could go in. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. The deployment, we started at the same time deploying as everybody else. It didn't make any fucking sense. It didn't. And honestly, this is like what, my 307th battle report or 308th battle report. I've only had like 3 people ever say that I was slow playing. So just saying, I know it wasn't me entirely. All right. I do understand, for the record, I do understand that taking pictures of dead bodies sometimes takes up a little bit more time than people are used to. All right. So that could be a factor, but there was like 15 fucking minutes and we're only on turn 3. This is bullshit. I'm like, come on, let's play as fast as we can. All right. So, Magic got a 2 on the flux. Go ahead. Don't. I made a mistake here. I think this is just due to the fact that I was trying to hurry it up, but I believe he got off his. First off, just rewind. All right. First off, his Phoenix came back to fucking life. That is some bullshit. So his Phoenix comes back to life. Koopa kills the bolt thrower that I charged in. I just turned it to the rear of his Black Lions. I didn't expect him to turn around. He turns around because his Phoenix comes back, and his Phoenix blocks Koopa in that corner. At this time, I believe Amanda was with me, and she was texting Herminar. Herminar's like, how's the game going? And she shows him the picture of the Phoenix blocking in Koopa, and he's like, how the fuck did that happen? And the fucking Phoenix came back to life. That 5+ up roll for Andrew won him this situation, this scenario with that Phoenix. Because if he just turned around, I could just walk away no matter what. You know what I mean? I could have walked away and put the spider in front because he didn't even charge the spider. Spider's still there, unless he shoots it, which he'll probably shoot it. Actually, he doesn't shoot it. But there's a lot of shit that happens because of that stupid Phoenix coming back. All right. His Sea Guard come around the corner, and they start shooting into my Black Orcs. They end up killing off a couple Black Orcs. The Archers shoot into the Black Orcs, kill off a couple more Black Orcs. Now, that is all that happened on his turn. That is all that happened, but now we have like 10 minutes left or 5 minutes left, and at this point of the game, it's like, what the fuck? He's obviously just going to walk into the deployment on the right side with his Spearman unit. I can't stop that, and even if we stop the game at the end of turn 4, there's no counterplay to that. There's no counterplay to that. And I'm like, this is some bullshit. This is unfair bullshit because we won't even get to a full 6 turns. We won't even get to turn 5. We are literally on round 4, turn 4, with like 5 minutes left in the game. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So of course I'm gonna charge Troll into the Eagle. Let's get rid of them. I don't charge Koopa, and what I end up doing is I end up trying to think of, let me just kill as many as I can with Koopa, or with Pyromancy, just to get less bodies to attack Koopa if we do get a chance to play this turn. I'm trying to march the Black Orcs into past the building. The one thing that does change up my game plan here is what I do with the Savages and the K-Pack. It entirely changes due to the fact that we only have 5 minutes and 1 turn maybe. So I'm playing with the fact that, like, okay, maybe I could charge into the flank of his Spearmen, or maybe I should just be careful not to get my Savages killed. I don't even really remember. I moved the Green Guard this way to basically shoot at the Phoenix. My general walks out of the unit of Black Orcs just basically to get a magic missile off on that Phoenix. What I'm trying to do, truthfully, is cause a panic. If I could kill the Phoenix, cause a panic on the Spear, and hope the Spearman unit runs off the table. That is my game plan. That is my only game plan at this moment, because my Black Orcs probably won't make it past this stage. We'll see how it goes. Shooting, or actually I think this is a charge. I think I charged the Savages, and he did a stand and shoot and kills off a bunch of Savages. Magic got a 7 on the flux. Go ahead and I do the Hand of Heaven. It goes off. I kill the fucking Phoenix. He passes his like 4th panic check ever on me. Son of a bitch. Alright, Pyroclastic Flow, I end up going it off, and holy shit, I killed 10 of these bastards. Fuck them and their fucking stupid asses. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I probably only killed like 4 with the Pyro Flow, but I did a Fireball, and the Fireball did 7 for 7. Alright. Over here, the BGKs end up killing off the fucking Phoenix. I hope to cause a panic. They did not panic. It's going to start off turn 4. Highborn Elves. Highborn Elves turn 4. Oh, obviously I killed the Eagle here, but he's going to charge into Koopa with these guys here, and there's nothing I could really do about it. And basically that's how the table looks. He's going to go keep behind his corner of his building. He goes ahead and he does Awaken the Beast, and at this point I'm playing like a dumbass. I knew he had Awaken the Beast. I should have stopped the Awaken the Beast. I stopped something else. I don't even remember what I stopped, but I think it was the regen spell, which I shouldn't even have cared if he did the regen spell because I'm going to do so many wounds if I live, right? Over here, he's going to shoot into my Black Orcs, end up killing off everything except for 2. His other unit's going to shoot. He ends up killing off everybody but 1. The one guy left cannot make it into his deployment, unfortunately, not in a half a turn or whatever. Over here, close combat, he ends up just wiping out Koopa. He does exactly 4 wounds. I challenged to get his general to fight me alone. His general declines like a pussy. I end up going at the same initiative as some of the Lion Guard, or as the Lion Guard with Koopa, not the Spider. And I end up killing off a couple of his guys, but his guys end up killing off Koopa. And it's gonna start off turn 5. Now we do go up to Jeff and we're like, Jeff, the game's over. The game is over. We ran out of time to get a turn 5 or 6 in, right? Jeff goes, listen guys, if you guys want to do one more turn, make it quick. It's your lunchtime. So this is our lunchtime. We end up going one more round. I actually do show appreciation to Andrew for letting agreeing with this, because it wasn't a win situation for him. A win situation for him is stopping on that turn 4. But a turn 5 could potentially fuck him up. Potentially. Alright, so turn 5, I go ahead and I call it the wall. I charge my fucking trolls into his fucking Lion Guard. And then I charge over here my savages into a Sea Guard. It's a long bomb charge. I need like a 10 or 11 to get in. Unfortunately, he moved his spearmen out of line of sight of the savages, and they're behind the hill, touching the 12-inch marker, so I can't even stop him from the breakthrough with the damn K-Pack. This is some bullshit. This is some severe bullshit. Magic got a 4 on the flux. And as you can see, my Black Orc actually ran behind the building, because if I do live, I'm just hoping I don't get shot to shit. Trolls got in, savages failed to charge, yeah, don't even know what happened here. Magic, looks like I ended up killing off 4 of his Sea Guard here with some magic. I think what I tried to do was an enveloping embers. It goes off, but I only killed off 4. It was a shit roll. I think that's what happened, because I was just trying to cause a panic. Over here, close combat. So he actually fucks me up pretty bad. He ends up killing off, looks like 3 trolls. Yeah, 3 trolls. But my trolls go back and they end up killing off his whole unit of 6 guys. So all that's left is his general. His general, I actually stick. I did a charge and 6 wounds, which is 7. It looks like he did probably like 7 wounds back. Looks like he might have done 8 wounds. I think he did 8 wounds, but I just stuck on the general leadership. My general's right there in front of Baxter, or Bazooka. So I do stick, and I'm going to stick there for 1 turn, and then over here it's going to start off his turn, turn 5. Turn 5, he walks his BSB out of the unit to shoot the Black Orc. He will shoot the Black Orc. Magic, he got a 4 in the flux. Don't even know what he did. Close combat, he ends up killing off the trolls. That's all that really happens. He did a bunch of magic missiles and shots into my BGKs, killed off a good chunk of them, but they're still going to stick around there, and he ends up killing off my Black Orc. That is the end of the game. He has the breakthrough scenario. I actually was up on points on him, I think just a little bit, because I killed 2. No, I think I fucked up. The whole turn 5, we figured it out. The turn 5, the trolls and the Lion Guard evened each other out. I got 600 points for his Lion Guard. He got 600 points for my trolls. So it evened out. Nothing really happened there. He got the scenario anyways. He just got out of line of sight of the fucking K-Pack, which I didn't think was possible. But it was bad, poor positioning by me. And the savages never would have gotten anywhere. I really needed to make that charge, and that charge just did not happen. He got to kill my Black Orc, and basically it was just a wash. Turn 5 was really a wash. Nothing really happened on either side. I mean, we killed some bodies, but at the same time, it was the same point cost. It was a 10-10, or was it a 10-10 or 11-9? I forgot what it was. I think it was a 10-10, and he got the scenario. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that scenario away from him, and that ended up turning into a 13-7. Truthfully, I know for a fact I would have played it differently. I know for a fact I would have played it differently if I had more time to play with the savages and the K-Pack, but I didn't. When you're at turn 3 and you have a 15-minute warning, your whole strategy goes out the window. Your whole fucking strategy goes out the window. So that did suck. unfortunately. Overall, I like playing Andrew. He's a fun guy to play. I love fighting high elves, period. And in all fairness, I was rusty. I know I am. So I kind of deserved to get the score that I did. I actually was surprised that I was able to pull out 7 points. But it was bullshit that he got Koopa because the Phoenix came back. That he pinned Koopa that way. It's a smart play by him, to be honest. And you can't rely on it. That's like such a fucking 33% chance that happens. It's ridiculous. And there was some shady dice situations. Not saying his dice are shady. It's just shady luck situations, more or less. Because I do believe that I've seen Andrew roll hot and I've seen Andrew roll cold. So I'm not saying it's his dice, but I'm just saying that luck was ridiculous when it hit. It hit him hard. It hit me hard. Anyways, next game I'm going to go ahead and play against Schweitzer. Jeremy Schweitzer, Captain America from Team USA. And I'm going to go ahead and play him against his rats in the diagonal. Round number 2, and I'll get to that as soon as I can. Guys, I hope you guys enjoy this battle report. The points should be scrolling up right now. My MVP, let's see who my fucking MVP was against these horsey boys. Not too long ago, I watched a video against what's his name? Blombeer. Blombeer made a spoof video on me, and he kept on calling the Knights the horsey boys, and I just love that. I never called Knights horsey boys until I watched that video. But anyways, Dread himself actually took 583 points with a bunch of magic missiles to fucking Phoenixes with Hand of Heavens. And for the record, my Hand of Heaven kept doing like 6 strength 7 or 7 strength 5 hits. It was ridiculous. Bachelor the Pyromaniac only took 347 points off a Lion Guard. The BGKs ended up taking 433 off the Phoenix. The Foot Clan did absolutely nothing. Koopa did only 180, killing the Bolt Thrower, but he is doing better than the Foot Clan this time, and the K-Pack, and the Green Guard. Cave Trolls only took 421, which actually the Cave Trolls did a decent job. They just failed to fucking make regens when regens mattered, and they failed to make armor saves when armor saves mattered. That was the only reason the Cave Trolls didn't do more, and that is why they are not getting the MVP award. The MVP award is actually going to General Dread. War Boss Dread Iron Tooth, man. That motherfucker did 9 wounds with magic missiles on his fucking wizard crown. Everybody's like, he's not even wearing a crown. If you look at the Grimgore model, because I'm using him as Grimgore Ironhide, currently, he doesn't have a crown. He doesn't have a hat on. And I go, it's not a crown. It's the crown of the guy in his hand, because he has a decapitated head in his hand. That's the crown of the Wizard King. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna give it to Warboss Dread. He did a decent job. Anyways, guys, looking forward to making the next battle report. Next battle report has actually one of the most interesting scenarios that I've seen happen to my army in a while, and it's going to be an interesting game. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, hit like, share, and subscribe. If you guys would like to show further support, you could always go to my Patreon. I'll leave the link down below. And until then, guys, until next time, take care and peace.